All right, well, it is the most joyful time of the year, but for many of our troops serving overseas, this time of year can be tough because they have limited contact with their families. And now cutting edge in video messaging services brings our heroes closer to home. I'm joined by John Loew. You started a thing called KeepTree, which is a way for people to send messages to people in the future, to kind of record messages. And then this last year, you also decided to start KeepTree so people can communicate with their family members who are overseas and send messages. Such a great idea. Give me an idea exactly how this works.
Sure. Well, at KeepTree.com, people can record messages for their friends and family, whether they're nearby or overseas. And you could have the messages delivered now or delivered sometime in the future, maybe when you're not around to deliver them yourself. And a couple of months ago, we decided that there's a segment of our population that could really use this service, and that's the members of the armed forces and their families.
So if you've got somebody who's maybe serving overseas, this gives them a way. They could record a message every day to their kid, read a book to their child goodnight or a morning hello, something like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of great technologies out there for communication, but many of them require a live, simultaneous internet connection. And as you can imagine, people overseas in a war zone might not be able to find a live connection when their families are awake. And operational requirements may also pose challenges. So we've set this up so that the men and women overseas can record a video, and it could be delivered the next morning or immediately or a year later, and their families can watch it and respond.
It's like a video text, and the person maybe doesn't have to read it right away, but they can read it when they get up or when they want to put their child to bed.
Exactly, exactly.
Outstanding. So how can people do this? How do people log in to do this?
Okay, well, the service is free for members of the armed forces and their families. So they would simply go to KeepTree.com and set up an account for themselves and begin communication. They don't have to download any software. They just need to have a webcam, and they're all set. And there's also something that we're offering during this holiday season, which I hope that everybody watching today will take advantage of. And they can go to KeepTree.com right now and record a thank you, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, or a welcome home to any of the troops overseas who are coming home now.
I'll tell you what, so many people who just come back from Iraq who could use some kinds of message of encouragement. You guys have given them a great way to do that.
Yep.
KeepTree.com. We'll also put a link to it on foxandfriends.com. Thank you so much, John, for your time. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thanks, Rick.
We'll send it over to you.